let me introduce Graham Tainton to the stage. Welcome.
Thank you, my dear friend, John. I would like to just come over here and give you a hug. Thank you, my brother. Ja, mina damer och herrar, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to speak English. Just a minute. No, just kidding. He's already nervous, thinks, oh, the thing is broken. Where shall I start? I'll start by telling you how I grew up and why I came to Sweden. First of all, when I was a student in South Africa, now this is, most of you know about apartheid. Apartheid is where black people are hated by whites and they are oppressed very much more. So when I was young, I was a student then, so black people were supposed to have 3 passports. One for the evening, one for the day, and one for being in town. So colored people, it means mixed people, they didn't have to carry a pass. Only black people should carry these 3 passes. Now, there's always one you'll forget, and then you'll end up in jail, and you have to go and work in the farm for nothing, be oppressed by the white man. So I came from school with my girlfriend, and there were 3 white policemen came up to us, asked me for my pass. I said, no, I'm a student, I don't have to carry a pass. He says, no, 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 you're a kafir. A kafir is an insulting word like nigger. He says, you're a kafir, you have to carry a pass. I said, no. And from me, then he went and molested my girlfriend. So I said, no, 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 you don't do that. He said, what? A big white man, and strong, and he has his white friends. He said, okay, I'll teach him a lesson. He said, okay, come on, boy. But one mistake he made, he didn't know that I was a boxer at that time. So he said, all right, now I'll teach you. And I thought, oh, Muhammad Ali said, move like a butterfly and stink like a bee. And I fought with him there, and he started bleeding. So his friends took hold of me, caught me, and put cuffs around me. And I was arrested then for fighting against a white policeman for refusing arrest. I was put in jail. Then he got his chance. As I was cuffed, his friends were there laughing, and he was beating the lights out of me. He was kicking and hitting, and I was swollen up, rib broken, everything. So I was in jail there, and my sorry, and then my girlfriend went and told my parents that I was in jail. Now my brother was a friend to a lawyer. This lawyer is Nelson Mandela. So Nelson Mandela came and defended me as I was in court. The white policeman and his witnesses were standing there. So Mandela said, "How did this boy, do you want to tell me this thin little boy beat the crap out of you?" I said, no, how can he? And then Mandela said, well, can one of the witnesses demonstrate how this boy hit him? He said, yes. The first one said, with the right hand. And then came the other one, yeah, can you demonstrate how this boy hit this big policeman? Yeah, he hit him with the left hand. Huh? So they made a big mistake there. Then Mandela said, well, I wonder who won the fight. Did you win the fight? He asked me then, Graham. So I said, no, he hit me. And then he asked this white man, who won this fight? You want to tell me this little boy won this fight? He beat the crap out of you? And then he said, no, proud, proud, hateful man. And then Mandela said, Your Worship, I rest my case. And the judge said, case discharged. So that is my president and big brother and love, Nelson Mandela. Now, when Nelson Mandela, this was before he went to prison. When he came out of prison after 27 years, the first thing he did was come to Sweden to thank the Swedish people for standing by him all the 27 years he's been in prison. Now, I want, on behalf of my president, to thank Sweden for what they've done for Nelson Mandela. What I want you to say, as I say Amandla, which means power, then you will say Gawe too, which means is ours. Now let's see, in order to honor Mandela, I say Amandla. Did you hear them? Louder. Amandla! 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 Oh, thank you. Welcome to South Africa. As I was still talking about my president now, he came with de Klerk. De Klerk said, no, I want to send this man free. So he came to Sweden, and Miriam Makeba, my sister, said to me, oh, my brother, Tata is coming. Tata means father. So we should give him a present. What do you think? I said, yeah, we can give him a present. And what I thought was he must get a very exclusive suit. So I went to one of the very best shops in Sweden. And I said, look, my president is here. I want to give him a present because he is getting the Nobel Prize. He said, yeah, what do you think? I said, no, he's taller than me. Very good-looking old man. And then he said, well, I'll give you these 3 suits. He can choose one of them. And okay, we took the 3 suits, went to Mandela and said, Brother, can you fit on these suits and see which one? He went in, stayed there for a while, came out. As he walks, you know, he walks like this. He walks with such dignity. He said, oh. I said, how this? Oh, they fit like a glove. He thought he had to take all the suits. So I said to Miriam, when we just started, I didn't know what to do. She laughed. She said, no, my brother, I'll pay. He is worth it. I said, yes, he's worth it. So he got all those 3 suits, and I was really shivering. How am I going to pay that? I want to tell you now my Xhosa language has lots of clicks. I don't know if you've heard about that. The clicks in Xhosa. Have you? Oh, you have. Can you tell me one? All right. Now, this is about a polecat. A polecat is ikaka. The polecat went into the woods and got caught on the throat. The throat is gone. So it sounds something like this. It rhymes. That's the rhyming of Xhosa. Then I'll go back to my preacher, Desmond Tutu. Desmond Tutu was the preacher who taught me, he taught, not me especially, every Xhosa person, Ubuntu. Ubuntu means humanity. He said, a person is a person because of another person. And that is really what touched me very much when Johnny also said that humanity and love keeps you together. Love is the greatest thing. Love is the latest thing. And love stays forever. So when Desmond Tutu taught me Ubuntu, there was this struggle with the policemen and the apartheid people, and then they had the rehabilitation where Mandela said when he came out of jail, we just thought it was going to be a bloodshed, it's going to be war, and he said, no. We must forgive, but not forget. So we thought, yeah, that's what Mandela's message was, not to revenge. Forgive, but not forget. Now, we were still in this rage, so these boys who were demonstrating took hold of 2 other people who they thought were spies. So they put motor car tires over their heads and burned them up. So Desmond Tutu couldn't take all this anymore. He just got a breakdown. He couldn't talk. He went up to the pulpit and he just couldn't talk. Everything was too much with the apartheid and the fighting. And so I was doing Desmond Tutu in a play called The Rehabilitation. Just a minute now. I'm mixing up Swedish and English here now. Sanningens pris. So I was playing Desmond Tutu, and I was now going to play the part where he got this breakdown, where he couldn't talk. It was just And this is how I interpret it with my feet.